Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we are diving into the top 5 essential Pandas DataFrame operations that every data analyst and Python enthusiast should know. These operations are crucial for data manipulation, tasks like filtering, grouping, merging, and more. Let's get started. First, as you can see, we've got some kind of simple data over there. And we need to create from that Pandas the data frame. First of all, whenever you are working with that file, you've got something like that terminal, hit install Pandas. I've got it installed. So the next thing that we need to do is to create a data frame from our data over there. And our data frame will be pd.dataframe. And here we'll just provide the data as an input, which will just convert it to data frame. The next thing, first thing that we can do is filtering. And to filtered data frame, we need to data frame. And here we are going to data frame. Oh, I need data frame. Here I go which column we can call it I will have like the department, and I have to choose and check if it's, for example, equal to engineering, and I can print filtered data frame. And okay, I misspelled it. I can copy and paste, and it's working as it should. I've got like Bob and Charles. Bob is engineering, Charlie is also engineering. But that's not all. I can make it bigger. I can also add, and here another parenthesis, data frame, our data frame, salary is bigger, for example, than 66,000. One more zero. And as you can see, I've got only Bob, because we first of all check if the person is engineering, but also if salary is big enough. And only Bob has big enough salary that we can see him inside our terminal. Okay, now grouping data, which will allow us to aggregate information based on some kind of specific criteria. So we need to have, for example, average salary, and here we can group by some department, and we'll calculate average salary. So we will just data frame, and we can group by, and what we would like to have, the department, and we would like to have salary. That's the second argument. That mean, and we are getting mean from the salary. Whenever we are going to have the average, we're printing, and we've got the average salary for each of the department that we have. For example, we've got separate from HR. That's why we group by department, and then we've got the salary mean by that group, which will represent us the table with all of the data that is related to the department over there. Okay, that's quite easy. That's quite good. The next thing, what we can do is to merge two or more even data frames based on some kind of common key. And we can create like a new one with the performance. And I will have performance data, and it's equal to name. And here go to Alice, Bob's, Charles, and Eve. I will just copy and paste because I would like to have the same. And the second argument will be performance core. And here I'll pass For example, 88, 92, 85, 90, and 87. It's 5, yeah. And with that, we are going to have like performance data frame, and we go to ed.dataframe and performance data, which will create the data frame from our performance, and then we merge our data frames. Merged data frames, and here ed.merge data frame will be the first one. Then we are going to merge it with performance df, so data frame, on which column we would like to merge, where we've got the same values, and we've got the same values on the name, so we are going to call it the name. And then we're going to have print merge df, and we run code, and as you can see, we've got performance score as it should, one by one, which is merged one to another. Okay, we've got our merge data. It's quite vast and quite big. What we can do with that? We can create some kind of sorting, which help us organizing that data for better readability. So let's sort it. First of all, we'll just get sorted data frame. Then merged data frame, sort values, and by what? By our performance score. I should have like easier naming convention next time. And false. So we'll have like descending, not ascending, but descending order. So from the biggest to the smallest one. And right now, look at what we've got over here. Our first is 88 with Alice, and the last one is if. The if should change with position, but you can just realize after I click here, voila, if was the last one, right now is the 6th position. Alice was the first one, now it is the 3rd one, and we've got everything sorted as it should from one to another. But whenever we would like to, for example, make some kind of more sophisticated thing, maybe you are using Excel, then you know what are pivot tables. And here pivot tables provide us a powerful way to summarize data. So let's create one to see the average, for example, for salary by department. Pivot table equals PD. So we are going there, pivot table, and we are going to have our data frame, which will be df. Then we'll have the values, which we would like to have salary, and have the index of the department. And the last one, aggregation function. And here I will go with min to check something and show you. Print pivot table, and we can run that code. And voila, we've got our average salary for each department. But whenever you are currently watching and just focus on some kind of details, you can see that we've got previously the same result. And that's how you can just, by using Pandas, create a lot of different options. I mean, here you've got the faster and easier options to create, to have the mean value, the average salary, and here you've got the more sophisticated, the pivot tables. With pivot tables, you can do much more. But you can see that in Pandas, you've got a lot of ways to have something in your mind. And that's the wrap on that top 5 Pandas DataFrame operations. Those techniques are fundamental for data analysis and will greatly enhance your data manipulation skills. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more data science tutorials. See you next time.